It's 4 o'clock on Friday. Woo, woo. Sorry, I know. Giant dork. Okay. Not coffee and not booze, I promise. Let's make sure that we are live and kicking everywhere. You're all like, we're alive. We're all here, Ange. Okay, so live on Facebook. Got it. Check with the checker, just making sure we get some comments. I see Debbie Jenkins and Debbie first. My Debbies are on. Double Debbie. Okay, then we're just going to go and check YouTube. Looks like it's on. Okay. Oh, turn the volume off. Don't want to hear myself. Okay, so it says started streaming. Doesn't show anyone on, but that's okay. Oh, bad hair at the back. Oh my gosh, that's so horrible. I can see it now in that video. Don't look at the back of my hair. You can see from the venue around me, I am up at the lake. Today was a professional day. Now we do have to work still professional days, but the great part is it's virtual right now. And so bailed after school yesterday. Boys had a professional day, drove to the lake, and away we go. Got up this morning, walked with mom and dad, did my professional day stuff online. Now it's just, well, you know, it's a great weekend. I've got, look at, I'm seeing all my Facebook comments. Hello, my loves. Yay, this makes me happy. It's like my Jan and Janet, Debbie and Debbie. This is awesome. It's kind of like a double name day. Another Debbie. Hi, Sandy. Now I need another Sandy to come on, please. And I've got, oh, see, and then I've got another Debbie on YouTube. So fun. Okay, so today we're going to be doing some paper pumpkin alternatives. Now, where's my box? I had it. Do you remember when we did our paper pumpkin, we were all kind of like, on that one card. I was like, I could take it, I could leave it. And so what I actually did with it is I played with it, and I ended up making 2 different cards. So kind of one of them I'll show you, one of them we'll do. So it was this one here that I was not necessarily in love with that we were doing. I'm at the lake, they left yesterday after school and did my pro day stuff online today. Not gonna lie, did a lot of praying last night as we drove to the lake because I was convinced I was going to die. It was a full-blown blizzard at the top of the Coquihalla. My husband's like, it's fine. I cried. I kid you not. I was crying in the car like a giant baby. Okay, I'm double checking comments on this side. I really shouldn't turn my head because then you can see how fluffy my hair is at the back right now. I didn't do it this morning after the dog walk, and apparently it got a little bit floofy in the damp. Well, it wasn't really damp. I know, Eth, it was terrifying. Take off banner. I will take off the banner. Absolutely, Patricia. But that's actually how I advertise in terms of where people can go to shop with me. So I always take it off when I start stamping, but it is up while I'm talking. Don't complain about your hair. I know, Ginny, honestly, I'm realizing that hair disappears. Oh, it's so fun. I'm seeing Kat and Crystal and Karen. Okay, so let's flip on over just a second to the other camera. I have to click like 90 things here. It takes me a minute to get everything organized. I'm getting better with this whole, multiple devices, but it's still a bit of a learning curve, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's do, oh, that highway is Looney Tune in the winter. If anyone has no idea what we're talking about, if you go on, I don't know, where can you find it? Google Highway to Hell. There's actually a TV show about the highway that I drove here because it's a freak show highway in the winter. Hi, Norma. Okay, transferring over. Woo, woo, there we go. We got it. Perfect. I think we're all over here and ready to go. Hey, Christina. Potty. I do love this. This makes me so happy. Hello from Oregon. Now I'm going to move this camera over because hopefully it'll make it a little bit better. I would not be okay driving in a winter storm. Heidi, neither would I. My husband, on the other hand, does not even think about it. He's used to driving fire trucks in snowstorms. So he's like, we're good. Okay. So sweet peas. If you remember, this was the one that we were not loving. When we did our actual thing. And I feel like I'm a little bit far out. I wonder if I can alter that on this camera. Give me a sec. Oh boy, I can. Whoop, whoop. There we go. So we got that altered. Now we're zoomed in a little bit better. Okay, so this was the one that we were not in love with. So I decided, hey, let's play with this. Let's do a little bit of work. Now I can't show you some of the steps because I'm running out of cards and I need to be able to create with this one next month. So just a second. Where's the other card base? Get those 2. Hang on. There should be another. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. Watching you on YouTube. I know, Laurel, is this making you happier? Because Laurel used to wait for me to upload from Facebook to YouTube. And so, oh, thank you, Robin. You're so sweet. And so then she'd have to wait. So now she doesn't have to wait. I feel like it's already there. So this was this card base. Now I was like, meh, this card did not do anything for me. It kind of pleh. Only thing I don't love about your new format is I don't get to see the comments on YouTube. I know, but Jan, I'm trying to read them kind of, you know what I mean? Like say, I'll try and always when I do comments, try and say what they are. Because I think on YouTube, they get the same issue, right? Okay, so what I have done was I took this card base and I chopped it in half. I've got enough Whisper white cardstock, or sorry, basic white cardstock that I can do this and make my own card bases. So I really wasn't worried about it. Then I've got this piece of Mary Merlot and then I've got this gorgeous print. So what I did was I chopped it in half and I took this piece here, which would be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I cut it down and I made it just 1/8 of an inch smaller on both dimensions. So I made this one 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, that was kind of how I worked that one there. So let me show you what happened next. I'm going to try and watch the live all the way to the end. Oh, I got another Jan. This is so fun. It cracks me up. Hi, Marianne. That looks so nice. I'm about to do mine. Oh, yes, it did. I agree with you, Jack. It was missing something. Like it needed a zhuzh, and so we zhuzhed. Okay. Oh, I just about closed the cupboard and we would have lost the camera. That would have been funny. So let's take this guy down. Next thing. So we've got this pre-cut. It's ready. So what you can see I did here is I wanted a tiny little white border whole way around it. You got Facebook open for the comments. I love it. I know it's definitely better internet. I know for some reason, Jan, I don't know. It helps. Okay, then the next thing I did was this half here. We chopped it off, right? It was cut in half. So I've got this piece. And so I cut one that was 3 by 4 1/4. And then I gave him a mat, a 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. Now we've done that before, right? Like we've added those mats before. But I loved the look of that. So now we've got to there. Are you following me? Now, this is where I was going to decide. I could have the Mary Merlot. We do love Mary Merlot. Ethan, you're too young to like Merlot. Now, I couldn't get excited about this paper pumpkin. Jan, let me show you my samples because neither can I. And then I started having some fun. So I kind of got a little bit crazy with this one. So what I've done here, now this is the part I wanted to ask you about because we always need to have some kind of a group interaction going on. Hello from Dees Lake, Susie. Yay, another BC girl with me. I thought we could. Now you've got this plain Mary Merlot border. Do you think that we should add some Mary Merlot, they won't be Mary Merlot, we'll do them in Versamark just for a little bit softer approach. Should we add some floral to the border or do you think we should leave it plain for this? Now you might be going, I don't know because I don't know what you're going to do with the rest of the card. So let me show you first. Don't vote. Just pause. Don't vote. Well, we're going to wait 1 second. So this is what I've got happening next. You know this gorgeous one? This was one of the dies that was in it. So I'm thinking I'm going to take this. I'm going to keep it kind of more over a little bit to my right. I have a plan for what I'm going to do down here. I'm going to add this kind of in like this, and we're going to put a sentiment on, okay? So let's kind of just lay this down for a sec. Okay, sorry, it's not sitting straight because it's not glued together. Okay, now I'm doing something here, so please don't worry about the bow and the fact that it looks naked. I already have a bit of a plan for that. This is going to overhang. This is kind of how I'm seeing it. But, oh, hi, Susan. Oh, seeing me live. It's her first time. Woo, woo. A BC girl at heart. I love it. Oh, no, Corey, why did you say oops? What did you do? You want plain. Corey, oh, she's saying oops because she voted. Okay, so this is where you have to vote now, peeps. Do we want flowers or plain in the background? I'm nervous that the flowers might make it look a bit too busy. So flowers or plain. Use an embossing. Jan, you're hired. I like Jan's idea. Do we agree? Should we go with Jan's? Let's do, no, you say plain still. Let's do, okay, Corey says plain on her vote. But Corey, do you agree? I think we should pull Jan's and emboss it a little. And I'll pull out a couple of embossing folders. Okay, just a second. I don't think I want, boy, I can't pull that. I'm going to pull out a few and you guys can make a decision. I do love that idea, Jan. You win. Jan's already winning. Yes, I'm always multitasking. I feel like that's the story of my life. Playing too much going on. Good. Okay, so I love the fact we've all agreed no stamping. Stamping is out. Fabulous. Next, I love Jan's idea of adding some texture to the background because it is one thing that the card's lacking right now. So there is our tasteful textures. Okay, so we've got that one. We've got a brick you got a brick wall one. We could do the brick one. We have got subtles. So the one that I always giggle that say emboss. Okay, you guys don't know Ethan. I can actually hear him going. He would say it, let's emboss, baby. Woo, woo. He would totally do it, just like I do. He makes a lot of noise. It's awesome. Okay, so we need to decide on a folder. Do we want Tasteful Textiles? Do we want Brick? Or do we want Subtles? Now I'm watching what you guys say. Okay, so I'm totally got to watch both screens at once. Whew. I'm watching. Okay, so I've got a Subtle. I've got one. Everyone else is late to the party. Okay, I love it, Allison. We got 1 on Subtles. We need 5. That's our rule. Okay, 1, 1. Got it? 2. Got it? Each time the party, it says potty. We're not doing anything in the potty. Okay, oop, 2. Good, it sure is. We rock. Okay, there. We got 3. I'm watching both. Tasteful. Tasteful. 1. There we go. Done. Okay. Whew, that was fast. The voting gets really quick. Do you remember, I know, Jack, don't you think the polka dots will look cute because we've got those white ones in the background? Okay, let's grab the boss, guys. That's one of those things that one should never say. Let's grab the boss. Don't grab the boss. I feel like it might get you fired. Grabbing the boss would be fully inappropriate. Okay, so, Heath, I'm not grabbing my boss. That would be super awkward. Here we go. We're going to go textiles. I can't even say it. Tasteful Textiles. Okay. Oh, see, and everyone, I know, we've got so many different ones we can play with. But this is one, if you try this out, let's do it. Ethan's like, I don't know the name of your damn folders, McKay. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we have got, Ethan, that's funny. You picked the one that they were picking. It's this one here, okay? So if you can't see it, there it goes now. So now you've got this gorgeous textured cardstock. And Jan for the win. Woo, woo, girl. Love it. No, he would disapprove, don't you think? It'd be super awkward. Yes, not my, okay, now Chandra Junk is giggling because she knows who my boss is too. And that we will not be grabbing him. Are your kids there giggling at us too now, Junk? Okay. Something sounds interesting. I'm so missing that. It's okay. I'm coming through. So we have got, I need to put that away. Don't put it down. Put it away. Don't put it down. Put it away. Don't leave a mess at the lake. Do you like how I talk myself through this? Hi, Rhonda, catching us live. Oh, Barbara Bonbright. I have never seen your name on before, so welcome, Barbara Bonbright. I kind of like seeing new names. Okay, so we have got, there we go. Okay, that's going to go on there. Next. These darlings are going to go on here. It would be so awkward. Okay, this is going to go here. Now, here is my dilemma. So what I've done here, and you're actually going to know, maybe I should grab another one so you can see. I started to do a little bit of chopping on this element here. So I went in, I'm going to show you what I've done, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to continue to do. So there's the element there, okay? Okay, so we've got it here. Now, what you will notice is I've already cut into this one. So I cut in and I made it so that that ribbon was loose, because you'll notice it's not loose in this one. Because initially I thought, hey, I'll like feed it, yes, like that, kind of so that the ribbon overhangs. But I'm limited on sentiments up here. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick with the proper sentiment. I'm going to stick with this one here. I'm always here for you, which I love. It's gorgeous. But that's going to cut right over it. So my next thought, follow me. I'm going to put this over top of this. I'm going to chop off those 2 little dangly bits. Don't chop off your dangly bits. That's a bad thing to say. But we're going to chop off those 2 little dangling pieces of ribbon. Okay? I'm not even going to say what's going through my mind now. Now, if we do that, we've now got that gorgeous twine that came with it. Anyone wanting to get the Bouquet of Hope add-on? Here is the order number. Oh, did you get your add-on? Good girl. Thank you, Debbie Short. Debbie Short's giving you the add-on kit. So basically, if you've ordered this kit and you want to order more of it, but not the stamp set and not the ink spot, we can order add-on kits now. And you can only do that if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, but it would give you the card base, the die cuts, the embellishments, that kind of thing. Okay? So we're going to do dangly. Yes, I don't laugh at me. We're chopping the dangly bits and we're going to stick a nice kind of green bow on here. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to get crazy. I can't believe we're chopping these off. I had scissors. They were out before I started. I was cutting. Where did I put the scissors? Oh my God, I lost my scissors. Okay, there's only like 4 feet that it can go. So which 4 feet did I happen to send it? Okay, I'm double checking. Give me 1 sec, people. I lost my paper snips. But they were literally just here. Did I put them in the box? Did I box up paper snips? I did not. I'm feeling around. What could I have done with the paper snips? I didn't even take anything out. Okay, seriously? I just trimmed out. Do you think I threw them out? Is that a possibility? Did people throw out their paper snips? No. Okay, so it's not there. Give me 1 second, peeps. I had them because I was cutting. I went over there. I did not put them there. This is like tragic if I had lost my paper snips. How did I lose my paper snips? Okay, where's the card that I was working on? Because maybe they're with that card. There it is. Nope, they're not with that card. They're not there. I did eat them, but I feel like scissors, I would know if I ate them. I feel like it would hurt. I feel like we could be quite confident in the fact that I did not eat the scissors, usually. But this is me, so we never know. Are they in my pockets? No. Are they in Joe's math? Let's check. Did I decide? Well, Joe may have decided to cut up Joe's math. That could have been something. Oh my gosh, you guys. I had paper snips 5 minutes ago, and now I've lost them. Check under your Big Shot, and then check in your Big Shot drawer, because it's the only other place that you opened. And I don't know. They'll show up 2 seconds after the video's done. So we're going to have to do some bad chopping. We're going to my, what's it called? My ugly scissors, okay? These are my scissors that they were rubber, craft and rubber scissors. So all I'm going to do is I'm just taking out the dangly bits of the ribbon. Because we're going to cover up the rest of the ribbon, and I don't want those little bits peeking out. Don't blame Joe. Well, Joe may have tried to cut up his mat. Ethan, that is not a long shot. I promise. I think some days he feels like you do about math. This is so weird. Now it's going to consume me, and I'm going to have to rip my room apart until I find them. But that's okay. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I am going to grab my sentiment. Whoop, whoop, and I think I'm going to do it in Mary Merlot and in Mossy Meadow. Okay, so we're going to stick to those 2 colors. Hello, Sandy. Check the floor. I know, but scissors I would have picked up if they hit the floor because I'm worried about the dogs getting them. Like, honestly, it is a little bit bizarre that one can lose a pair of paper snips, and I guarantee you they're going to show up in the funniest place. Okay, Mary Merlot, Mossy Meadow. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to color the sentiment. Now, I probably should have made sure it was clean first. I did not. And this is dry, because that's how I roll today. Ta-da. Are you ready? So what I'm going to do here, for those of you who don't know, is I'm grabbing 2 coordinating ink colors. We're going to use it, and we are going to use them to color in the sentiment. So I'm coloring in the aisle, and then I'm coloring in the B here for you. It's feeling like it might be a little bit moist. I hate that wood, but it might be, people. Maybe I got too much water on it. Okay, and then we're going to come in here. We're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to use the Mary Merlot, and we're going to do the always. We're going to just kind of, like emphasize a part of the word. We're going to put the wrong emphasis on the right syllable. Do you remember that, Eve? Asparagus. Put the wrong emphasis on the right syllable. There we go. Giving it a good color. Somebody get her, I know, a scissor fob. But I feel like I would need more than just a scissor fob. I'd need a dimensional fob and a rhinestone fob and then a stamp set fob. I'm that girl right now. Okay. Easy breezy. Come in here. Center it. Stamp it. Give it a rock back and forth. Just in this case, because it's a sentiment, I need to make sure it all inks. I'll always be here for you. We got it. It's all in. Okay. So that's what I wanted. Oh, I wonder if it's behind. There's 2 other places I now just thought to look. Not the syllable. Oh, yeah, Ethan, I'm going to make you count out syllables. I found them. Ha-ha. There we go. Paper snips. They were over on the side table. Apparently, I got excited and walked away. Okay, so this is going to come on next. Let's start getting some adhesive in here before I start losing that stuff too. Check the embossing folders. I love it. She's like, hey, lady, you've been watching for a long time, but it's your first live. Oh, I'm glad you're joining us. I know, well, but what it was I didn't do my lives to YouTube. I only ever did them to Facebook. And then I would upload to YouTube. But then people would I think they would get frustrated because they would comment because they would think that I had been or I was live, and then you don't get the same response. It's not the same as kind of getting to play in the party. Okay, so we're coming across here. Ooh, this one's getting low. Don't run out. There we go. Thank goodness. Can you center the card? Guys, you're bossy. I'm just kidding, Jack. Yes, I can. I can see it's because I shortened my screen, so it makes it a little bit more important for me to be centered for you. It's the only other issue is I'm not looking at the screen where it shows where I am on the screen. So give me the feedback. It's a party. Okay, so we got that. Now I feel like I'm going to need to pop this layer up because the card, it'll look flat and nobody needs to look flat. Here we go. I love the idea of checking the embossing folders. Okay, so Debbie Freeman, can you tell me if anything weird's going on in your end? Because I'm getting like continuous messages. Debbie Freeman is watching. Debbie Freeman is watching. I think there's been 7 of them in about the past 10 seconds. Are you getting kicked off and getting put back on? Or is it just like, hey, are you aware that Debbie Freeman is watching? Like, is that, you know? I feel like it really wants me to know that Debbie Freeman is watching me. Okay, we're going to jump in here. I'm going to put that darling down just like that. Are you sitting? Oh, you're not really square. I'm going to try to. Yep, Debbie Freeman, you're still watching. It's doing it again. It's really letting me know that you're watching. I now have Flat Stanley. I remember Flat Stanley. Okay, there we go. You usually have the cutting mat. I know, that's exactly it, right? And at the Lake Elizabeth, they don't have it. So you kind of got to fly by the seat of your pants. Debbie is a celebrity. That's why, yes, she is. Oh, Eth, wait till I tell you the Debbie Freeman story. I'm watching. That's it. It just really wants me to know you're watching, though. It's like she's yelling, Debbie Freeman is watching. It totally is. It's like, are you noticing? Not anything else. I'm saying, you're so cute. Okay, so let's take this. I'm going to pull it over to the side, which I know for some of you is going to make it feel awkward because you're really going to want it centered. But I have to get away from everything being so perfectly centered. I am so not perfectly centered. I am going to do one little thing in here. I don't like, you're going to get bad hair peeking in. There's a spot on my ass that is not, there we go, dark enough. I'll put that in, okay. Yep, see Deb, you crack up. I need to screenshot it because it's now just told me 3 more times that you're watching. Angela, are you aware? Okay, so on this one, what we're going to do, there, move this one back. Here, I'm just going to check to make sure, okay. And then I think this one's going to get, I'm going to do one more, but it's going to be like right here. Okay, that should do it. Because I want this to overhang this side, but not there. I feel like my ribbon might get in the way here. It's okay. I want it down a bit, but I can't really go down a bit because then you feel like you're going to see what you're not supposed to see. We don't want people seeing what we can't see or not supposed to see. Hi, Mia. Hi, Shelly. Oh, you guys, I don't care if you join late. Hi, Allie. Yes, I'm live on YouTube now, doing both. We've now figured this out. Sorry, I'm doing one more thing. How to go live, both. There. Sorry, that needed a, well, maybe it doesn't. We're like this. We're going to shoot. Dude, tuck it. Nope, not, can't show. Tuck. Flip. Drop. Good. It was dangling in the breeze, and that was not what we were going for. Okay, now with this. Oh my gosh, Debbie Freeman. Seriously, how can I screenshot this? I'm going to do it right now. Just a sec. Because I want to send this to you after. Oh, no, I just shut everything off. That's not what I intended to do. I just lost Facebook, but I'm just going to pull it back up. Because it is telling me repeatedly that Debbie Freeman is watching. Okay. Let's come over here. And got that. Oh, too long. Hang on. Going to go shorter. Okay. Got it. Double. Drop it. Doot. Doot. Hello, a little late. There's never late to the party. Party didn't start till you get here. I see comments on YouTube and was wondering why I couldn't see them on Facebook. Okay, here we go. Done. No way, Jose. I can just leave. Don't leave. I don't want you to ever leave, Debbie Freeman. I love having you here. It's just cracking me up. It really wants me to know that you're watching me. But now it's kind of getting like stalkerish. It's like, Debbie Freeman's watching. So in our house, my boys don't call Debbie. No, don't leave ever. No, I love you, Debbie Freeman. I don't want you to leave. I'm cracking up at it. It just really wants me to know you're watching me. I'm not going to mention it again. In our house, my children don't call her Debbie. They call her Debbie Freeman. Because years ago, my child decides, and Debbie was close. I feel like we were really close to Christmas, like maybe like a month away from Christmas. My child decides he wants this Nerf gun. And of course, it's only available in the States, nowhere else. And so my sweet Debbie Freeman, notice I call her my Debbie Freeman. She's mine, people. You can't have her. She goes, this is our paper pumpkin kit from last month, or from this month. Debbie Freeman says, Ange, I got it. Like, I will go down. I will get it for you. So Debbie Freeman goes down, and Debbie Freeman gets me, or she orders me this thing and gets it shipped to her, because she has a post office box in the States, and gets it brought up here for me. So Lucas, who at the time was the one who desperately, oh my God, I love this card, sorry, who desperately wanted this, was so excited when we told, he saw the box arrive, and he's like, what did Debbie Freeman send you? And of course, then we got to tell him at Christmas, Debbie Freeman was the one who saved Mommy and Daddy's butts and got you your Nerf gun. And so hence to that day, Lucas and Joe, they still do, it cracks me up. Hey Mom, is Debbie Freeman coming? She's not Debbie, she's Debbie Freeman. So we have, that's where you hear me talk to Debbie. I always call her Debbie Freeman. Okay, so there we go. That's what I did with that one. Okay, now that was that card base. Oh, now see, now it's moved to Valerie. So Debbie, if you got off, I'm going to be mad at you. You better not have got off. But now it's doing it to Valerie Orpenweld. It now just tells me repeatedly that Valerie is watching. So again, it's like goes into this creepy stalkerish mode. So we took care of this part, okay? Now, what I want you to see is what I went to next. This one I've already got partially assembled. So you're not going to get to see the whole card in action because it will take too long. But I'm going to explain to you what I did. So next card, I need an envelope. Where'd it go? There we go. Next card, what I did was I took my envelope and I took this one here and I peeled it open. So just peel the envelope right open. Just a second. I'm texting Debbie Freeman to make sure that she did not get off because that will make me so mad. Okay. Debbie Freeman. Get back on. There we go. Just in case she left me because I really don't want her to leave me. So open this up, chopped it. So you've got this, like look in here. So you've got this gorgeous designer series paper inside the envelope. Well, I had 9 zillion envelopes. So I really wasn't really worried, but I wanted the DSP. And then what I did was I took this card here, okay? So this was the Rococo Rose card, yes? And you have to say it like that. If you don't say it like that, you're not saying it properly. So I took my Rococo Rose card, which is the one, what does he normally have done to him? He was the one with the thank you. But I've got Rococo Rose. I knew I could make another card base. Debbie Freeman, you better have got back on. Okay, so then I chopped this piece up. So this is the inside of the envelope, you guys. And so all I did with that was I took the inside of the envelope, I cut it down. This piece is, I have no idea. I feel like it was 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Is that right? I know. Well, Debbie Freeman, she knows the story about the Nerf gun, and she knows why my children call her that. She knows she's like the savior. Debbie Freeman is also the one, please don't giggle. Debbie Freeman made both my dogs baby blankets. And it's super embarrassing because my dogs are such dweebs, but my dogs carry their baby blankets around. So they won't sleep, and I think it was because they both got them as puppies. They won't sleep without their baby blankets. 3 7/8, 5 1/8. I was right. She's back. Good. That's because I text you to get your butt back on here. Debbie, I was telling them the Nerf gun story and where the Debbie Freeman came in. Debbie Freeman. Anyway, so she made both my babies baby blankets. So both Cooper and Harley have Debbie Freeman baby blankets, which Harley has been known on many occasions to carry around with him, and Cooper will not go to sleep at night until his is wrapped around him. So yes, she's a celebrity in my house. Okay, so cute. Oh, you, Shelly, you need to get them for 6 months. Wait till I show you. There's a deal, especially I'll show you at the end. Okay. Now, here was the gold piece that we did not love from this card here, right? And I was like, it's cute, but I'm going to show you how I cuted it up more. So I took it, I turned it to white, and Judy, I promise you, I've got a little thing to pull up, and you'll get to see how it all kind of plays out with some special deals. So we've got this one. I flipped it over because the other side of the doily is white. I cut, this is a mint macaron oval, just from our layering ovals, okay? So nothing crazy happening here. Then I cut a basic white now, a basic white stitched shape circle. Say that 10 times fast and don't swear because it comes out as a swear halfway through. Okay, so now what I did was there was this stamp, right, in our kit. So I stamped it in basic black, in the Memento ink on some basic white cardstock, and then I colored it. Now, when I colored it, let me show you. We're not coloring it together right now. It took me a bit. So we have got Rococo Rose. We have got Mint. Just a second, gotta make sure I've got the right colors. Mint Macaron. Yeah, those two. I used those. Where's my jade one? There we go. I used a little bit of just jade, and I used some Daffodil Delight, okay? So, and then I fussy cutted it, which I do love to do. It's relaxing. I know I'm a dork, but I do find that stuff relaxing. Hi, Patty. Okay, so ta-da. This is what I did. So here's my stamped, colored, and then I fussy cut it out, this gorgeous one here. So we're going to put it together. He's going to get popped up onto there. Next thing I did was I went to my layering circles and my stitch shape circles again. I've got a basic white one here, the smallest stitch shape circle, and I just stamped it in the mint macaron ink. And then I die cut a mint macaron layering circle. Oh, Harley and Cooper just came up for a hello. They were obviously outside and very excited to see Mommy now. Okay, so this part I'm thinking I'm going to put down here, and then we'll add a little bit of sparkles and bling this one up. But again, card kit, card kit, card kit. Basically the card kit, we just used some Whisper White, same thing. So all I added here was a stitched shape oval, a layering oval, and then a layering circle, and we kind of had all the other bits. Thanks, kitties. Yeah, they were kind of fun. This is like that no line stamping look, okay? So let's put this one together, and then we'll see what we've got. This is gonna die, I'm pretty sure, but I think I have a snail still kicking around close to me. I do, I can see it, okay. I won't panic yet. Okay, so here, seal, run and roll, baby. Run and roll. Oh, my husband's texting me. There we go. Okay, yeah. So, that one's on. Okay, easy breezy. Then I think this one here, I'm going to pop it up just because I want the shadow behind it. And I like that kind of look that the shadow gives us. I will be honest, I'm not a gold person. I like even my jewel, you'll notice my wedding ring, it's white gold. I'm more of a silver kind of person. So I do struggle with gold sometimes. I love the die cut. I just was not into the gold. Hey, Lisa. Good, good. Okay, so we're watching, everyone's here. Okay, so this is gonna go down next. And you kind of want it to look like it's going up and down, correct? Because it's not perfectly symmetrical. So it's not like you're gonna get everybody, you know, all even. I like that one too. Oh, it is. Now you can still order, right? You can order the kit, but it's not going to come with the stamp set. However, can I tell you guys this? I do have 3 extra kits left. So if you live in Canada, I have got 3 extra paper pumpkins left from the February, and I am happy to ship them to you anywhere in Canada. You will hear people saying to you that they can't ship you the ink spots. You actually can. The ink spots are the exact maximum width of what an oversized letter can go as. So I have this way of taping them down magically so that it all works. And so the kits, when I buy them, it was $34. So it'll cost you $38 if you want one, purely because I just got to cover the shipping to you, okay? So if you live in Canada and you missed out on the February paper pumpkin kit, let me know, because I do have 3 of them left. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. So all we're going to do, we're going to add some. Well, we just had a little bit of fun with it. And I always, the paper pumpkin designs, I always do theirs as my starting off point. And then I kind of work it from there because it gets the creative juices flowing. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to pop it up because one can never use enough dimensionals. There we go. And then I'll show you, if you missed them, I'll show you the originals because they were quite cute. Yeah. So, okay, so put that one on. Then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attach these two together. I'm going to avoid more dimensionals here because I feel like, you know, we're getting close to the thickness of a dang ink spot. You love it, Sharon? Thank you. Okay. Here, put that one down. And then this is going to go on. I'm going to put it just kind of in here. So I'm going to put a dimensional on the right-hand side of it. And then I'm going to put some seal on the left. So, did I do that right? I did. Okay. It's like, did I know my right and left when I did it? And I'm not worried if that overhangs that kind of base. So we've got that kind of put together there. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, do I have rhinestones? Oh, I do. I've got some rhinestones and I know where my take a pick tool is. Woo, woo, look at me. Okay. There we go. Doot. Where are we going? Doot. So I have to kind of, my issue is I have to form triangles. Like I really don't like, I don't want you centered on the bottom. Maybe I'll take you there. Oops. Nope, it decided not to come off. Okay. Well, maybe we'll do 5. I feel like this one could use a little bit more bling to it. The what is so much better. I'm in, oh, there we go. She is in the U.S. Laurel is. Okay, hang on. We just need one more. Where should we put it? Nope, there you would have put it. Just kidding. Don't be rude, Angela. I need to find him a home. Can I put you? No, you're too lined up with that one. Okay. Maybe you're too lined up with that one. This is my issue. Maybe you can go. Nope. I'll do it here. This can go like this. Oh, nope, it's not you. You're going back on because your glue dot's not going to come off. Hang on. I'm going to move him. God, I love this tool. Okay. There. Just put him here. There. Just throw it on there. Okay. It just needed a little bit of sparkle, people. We weren't quite there without the sparkle. So now let's take a look at all the cards. So if you were getting your kit, here's the cards that you would make with your kit. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So what I did here was I decided to play up with this one because this one, it wasn't doing it for me. I can't wait to play more with this vellum. I love this vellum. So we took this element from here and I slapped it onto this cod with this cod base. And then we took that gold and we put it together. We took one of the envelopes and created kind of a gorgeous DSP with it. Ta-da! Oh, I love you guys. Thank you, Jan and Mary. Okay, not Mary, Marie. I hate it when people do that. So those are your darlings. Now, let me try one thing here. We're going to see if I can do this, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you over to a picture. Okay, I know that sounds weird. Just a sec. We're going to come over here. Now what this picture shows you, and you might need to zoom in. I don't feel like I did a fabulous job. I could have made it bigger for you. But what you're going to see here, okay, is that we have got, we've got 3 or 4 options for paper pumpkin. And this is only on until February 28th, you guys. So this is where you got to pay attention to it. So if you buy a 1-month prepaid subscription, you're going to pay $28 plus the shipping, handling, and taxes. Okay, so blah, blah, done. But if you move to the other ones, go to a 3-month, now you're going to get, you get a 3-month subscription. You can see the price there. Oop, because these, bless me. Excuse me. And you're going to get 1 free celebration item. Okay. Done. Now look, you go to a 6-month and now all of a sudden you're going to get 2 free celebration items. Now this is the one I do every year and I always do it during celebration. So if I do a 12, the dogs are letting us know someone is here, a 12-month subscription, you're going to get 5, yes, you guys, honestly, 5 free celebration items. I kid you not. And $30 in other free products. So you could be like, hey, I really want to get, maybe the layering ovals, or maybe I really want to get some marker, you name it. We can do that because you can do these, okay? So please let me know. Remember, this one does end on February the 28th, so we can't take advantage of those sales past February the 28th, but it's a killer deal, you guys. Like, it's kind of fun. Okay. Woo, woo. There we are. Watch. See, and I can, oh, it's really big. And it's warm up here. Do my cheeks look red? I hope that you guys have an awesome evening. Thanks so much for joining me. Do not miss out. Like, this is it. Celebration's almost over. And it hurts my heart. I hate it when celebration ends. It's like Christmas holidays ending. Remember, all those special freebies that you're going to get with your $60 plus purchases, head to shop with, whoops, come down. Whoops, wrong way. Shopwithnoshawstampa.com. There's your current host code that you're going to want to use. And remember, the March Paper Pumpkin Kit, which if you're buying a subscription is what you're going to get signed up for. The March Paper Pumpkin Kit. Do I have the sheet? I do. It's going to be backwards right now, but that's okay. The March Paper Pumpkin Kit comes with a free gift. It's the kit, but then you're also going to get these, whoops, wrong side, 4 additional stencils. Yes, there we go. I can't do this backwards. Plus a sponge in your March kit, which is killer. And there's going to be a little additional class that goes with the stencils. Anyway, have an amazing evening, and I will talk to you guys all. I will see you. Oh, will I see you tomorrow? I'll see you tomorrow, I think, for